So today's video is going to be a full face of new makeup. Not gonna lie, some of these products I have used a few times and I already know how I feel. But there are a few products here that I haven't used before. It's basically a nice little sheath shot, get ready with me. We're gonna hang out and do our makeup together. This is like a full glam makeup look. I am ready for club bed, cause ain't nobody clubbing anymore. I really love this look I did. It's not a new technique or anything, but it's a nice red smoky eye that's super glamorous, and if you want to see how to get it, you know what to do. Okay, I have a new primer to test out and I'm really excited about this one. I love Thrive Causemetics so much, not only because of how they give back, but their skincare, their makeup, it is really good. Their formulas are some of my favorite formulas like ever. I really enjoy this brand, and they just came out with their blurring primer and their illuminating primer. And the blurring primer has color grip technology, whatever that is, while the illuminating primer has bioactive defense complex, whatever the hell that is. Sure, it's good though. I'm sure it's good. I think you know which one I want to use. All right, let's see. I'll take like about that much. Rub that in. It has like a skincare scent. Skincare, but it's not strong at all. It's like a very light skincare scent. All right, it says to let it dry for 30 seconds, and my skin is completely dry now, and I feel like a little bit of tackiness, but my skin looks really nice, like very dewy. And this primer features light reflecting smart pigments that give your skin an effortlessly luminous look, while ingredients like licorice root extract brighten the skin and reduce dullness over time. Ooh. And by the way, if you were curious about what bioactive defense complex is, it is an antioxidant-packed marine algae extract and a superior plant extract that helps to deliver long-lasting hydration. So, oh, it also brightens the look of discoloration and dark spots. Interesting. Hyperpigmentation. Wow, this sounds really awesome. Obviously, it's something I have to use over time, but so far it feels really nice. Okay, so for foundation, I don't have a brand new one to test out, but I'm gonna use the NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation. I used it in my last video and I am obsessed with this foundation. It's so good. It's like my new favorite matte foundation, and I don't typically love a matte foundation. So I'm just gonna take a little bit on my beauty blender and dive right in. A little goes such a long way with this foundation. It has that full coverage. So just keep that in mind. If you want to see a full first impressions on this bad boy, I will link it down below, but I love it. I will say I do prefer this foundation with my Smashbox Primerizer because it's such a moisturizing primer, and this primer is more illuminating versus moisturizing. So when I wear this foundation on top of my Smashbox primer, it looks a little bit more dewy and natural. It still looks amazing now. This foundation is really good, but since my skin is so dry, I definitely have to use a super moisturizing primer underneath for me to get that ba-ba-boom this foundation gives me. But it's freaking awesome. I have a new concealer I want to talk about. This is another product I've really been loving. You know what it reminds me of? I was obsessed with the Dose of Colors concealer for a while there, and then I kind of ran out of shade number 11 and I haven't repurchased it, so I haven't really been using it. I need to go and purchase that shade. But this concealer actually reminds me a lot of the Dose of Colors one. This is the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin Concealer, and I think I've used it on my channel before. It's not like brand new. It's not the first time I'm using it, so I'm totally cheating today, but it's still pretty new. Like, you know, it's still pretty fresh, but I really love it. It's also like a full coverage matte concealer, similar to this foundation, but I don't find it to be drying or too heavy. Like, it looks really smooth and really nice on the skin. So even though my skin is dry, it looks good. This foundation concealer combo is definitely for like glam makeup days. I wouldn't wear this combo on a day-to-day basis. I'm more of a pretty fresh tinted moisturizer kind of gal on the go, you know? But when I want like a really glam makeup look, I really love this foundation concealer combo. They both last a long time and look really good. So now that I have the base down, I'm gonna go ahead and pop on some eyeshadow. I'm gonna use the brand new Artist Couture Caliente palette. I really love the Supreme Nudes palette from Artist Couture. It's one of my favorite nude palettes ever. So I really wanna test out this Caliente palette. It's very colorful. It reminds me of hot summer, and I don't want summer to go. I honestly don't want fall to get here because the holidays remind me of family and friends. I don't want to deal with Corona and the holidays at the same time. I don't want to. So maybe we just stay in summer for a little bit longer until Corona goes away. Anyway, I'm gonna test this out. I think I wanna do like a reddish brown smoky eye situation. So I'm gonna take Fuego, and I'm gonna use this as my crease shade, but I'm actually gonna put this like all over my lid. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with some eyeliner. I don't know if I should put this one on or this one. This is from Haus Laboratories, and they recently came out with these gel pencil eyeliners, and I don't know if I wanna use Burn or Sculpture. I think I wanna use Burn. I actually really, really like these eyeliners. They're very creamy, very pigmented. Oh, I love that shade. Now I'm gonna do my lower lash line with the same shades I used, but I think I'm gonna add a little bit of Mamacita at the end. Okay, so now I'm gonna throw on some falsies because I feel like this look absolutely needs falsies. And I wanna test out these Glamnetic falsies. I got a little PR package from them. This is in the style Baby Girl.
Are you lost, baby girl?
Which, now all I can think about is that 365 Days movie. Yes, I saw it. I wanted to see it. I wanted to see what people were talking about. And I finished the movie disturbed, but I watched it. And now the word Baby Girl just makes me uncomfortable. However, these are really, really pretty, and these are magnetic lashes. So you have the Glamnetic So Future Magnetic Felt Tip Eyeliner Pen. You guys know I love my velour magnetic liner. It's so good. It's so easy to just throw on falsies, but that's kind of like a glue and liner hybrid. You can use it with any falsies. These are actual like magnets. These are the ones that you just like pop on. We've tried something like this before on my channel, and I'm very curious to see if these are better or the same or what. Okay, I have to make sure that the liner is thick enough so that the lashes can actually stick. Totally easy to put on, I'm not gonna lie. I'm scared that that will like fly off throughout the day. I don't know how secure they are. I mean, they feel a little secure. So far, so good. Either I'm just not used to falsies or my eyeballs just aren't for falsies. I feel like I look like a bird every time I put on falsies. I picked the style Baby Girl because they looked like, you know, the most natural out of all of them. I think of Yzma every time. Okay, since I don't have a new mascara to test out, I wanted to try these falsies for today's video. I'm gonna quickly pop on some mascara, just a little bit right here, and then on my lower lash line, BRB. Okay, so these were really, really easy to apply. My thing is, how long is it gonna last? Because if it does like stay on my lids all day, that was so freaking easy. I just wish they had some that were a little bit more natural, but they look good. You just have to make sure that the liner you put down is thick enough for the lashes to really stick to them, because if not, they will pop off. So okay, eyes are done. And really quickly, I'm just gonna throw on some bronzer because I don't have any new bronzer, but I did just take off the wrapping of this bronzer, so I've never used it before. Well, I've used this bronzer before, I've never used this shade. This is the Milani Silky Matte Bronzer. I've spoken about it a million times in the past, but I've never used the shade Suntan. At least I don't think I have because I just opened it. But I have like 5 of these shades, so I don't know. I'm gonna contour a little bit with this shade. This bronzer is very, very pigmented. So just tap off the excess. And I'm gonna use this bronzer to like sculpt out the face. And then I'm gonna use my Kosas Light Neutral Bronze Bronzer on top of that to give me more of a glow. Okay, so for blush, I'm gonna take the new M Cosmetics Peachy Peach. I love this blush. I love the M Cosmetics liquid blushes, but this one in Peachy Peach is my favorite. She just launched 4 new shades, and this is one of them, and I love it. While I was putting on my bronzer, I was like, ooh, I wanna put on cream blush. The freaking little dropper on this is such a mission to use. I don't feel like it's not a good dropper. I'm sorry, M Cosmetics, but please update that dropper. I mean, I can still use it, but it's such a pain. But anyway, I realized I'm applying this on top of a bunch of powder, so hopefully it looks good. This color is very, very light, so it's not really gonna show up on your cheeks unless you're super fair, and I have a little bit of a tan these days, so I'm gonna take Venetian Rose. I'm gonna mix that in. You know what it is? I'm like applying this and I'm like, why is this applying differently? I don't like applying that blush with a beauty blender, and it just hit me right now. I like using my little It Cosmetics brush. A brush is the way to go, my friends. Just applies it more pigmentedly. Okay, so I love how that blush looks with this eyeshadow. For highlight, I'm gonna take the e.l.f. Cantaloupe Little Blush and Highlight Duo, and I'm gonna use the highlighter in this. And this highlight, even though it's $3, is super, super pigmented and very intense. So be careful, because if not, you will get carried away. Okay, so ColourPop recently launched this new Sunflower collection, and I really want to test out one of these new glosses because they look so pretty. It's beautiful. I want to use this light shimmery one. So I'm going to quickly line my lips with a not new lip liner. It's the Catrice Lip Foundation Pencil in the shade Take You to the Chocolate Shop. Okay, and then on top of that, I'm gonna go in with the ColourPop lip gloss in Always Sunny. Ooh, so pretty. I love like a diamond shimmery gloss like that. So nice. I'm actually gonna try a little bit of the other one too though. This one's called Sun Soaked. Also sheer. I thought this one was gonna be a little bit more pigmented than it is, but it's still very pretty. Okay guys, so that completes this video. This was a full face of some new releases. I feel like a lot of fun new makeup has been launching, and I'm curious to know if there's anything you want me to review on my channel. Leave me a comment down below, let me know what you want to see from me next. But I really enjoyed everything. I don't think there was anything that I was like, I don't like that. I mean, a few of these products I had already used before, but I feel like I loved everything, and I'm definitely gonna be using all of these products a lot more. But yeah guys, that completes this video. That's it. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. And this primer features light reflecting smart pigments that give your skin an effortlessly okay.